And joining us now is our international affairs editor, Armen Georgian. Armen, I guess the basic question is, was there any progress to come out of this meeting?
Firstly, just to put in perspective what we heard from the Russian foreign minister there are actually two levels of blockage, if you will. So two things that are preventing Ukrainian cargo ships from leaving ports. One is Russian ships, and the other is Ukrainian mines that are in the water. So both of those things would have to be taken away in order for cargo ships to come out. So that's the first point to make. Now, was there any progress? Well, there may be some progress at the level of technical groups that are discussing this plan to allow Ukrainian cargo ships to leave ports, but we didn't really get any details from the two foreign ministers in this press conference. So it's very hard to say in detail what this plan is actually going to look like if it ever comes to pass. But the crucial thing at this stage, Monty, is this very deep lack of trust for obvious reasons between the Ukrainians and the Russians when it comes to what would happen if those mines were in fact taken away. Ukrainian officials have been saying since yesterday there is no way that they can trust Russia not to use the mine clearance as a new passage for Russian military action against, for example, Odessa. That's the one concern that Ukraine has. The other concern it has is that even this Turkish brokered plan, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't deal with the problem of what Ukraine says is grain being stolen in territories that are now controlled by Russia and being taken to ports that were already controlled by Russia even before the war started, for example, Sebastopol in Crimea. So there are quite a few different things to unpack and different levels of concern, different points of concern for Ukraine. Let's just show you quickly a map of the Black Sea. Maybe we can situate some of these things a little bit better. So in red there, you've got Russia and Russian-controlled Crimea. You've got Odessa as a key port, obviously, on the Black Sea. And then you can see those Russian ships in the Black Sea. So they would have to be there would have to be some kind of security guarantees for Ukraine that those ships would stay far away from the Ukrainian coast if they were to agree to demine, for example, the area around Odessa. But as I said, that still doesn't answer this question of what Ukraine is saying is stolen grain. And the last information that has come out on that subject is from the Kiev Independent, which is now reporting the first train of what it says is stolen grains from Melitopol heading to Crimea, which would mean that that grain would then be taken to a port in Crimea, for example, Sebastopol, and then shipped to world markets, presumably.
Okay, I want to thank you, International Affairs Editor Armen Georgian. Thanks, Armen.